Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. How has this last week been for you guys?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Linda, why don't we start with you?
Um, it's been better, I guess, with everyone really. Yeah, like their dad and I haven't been fighting that much. He's actually been telling us when he's coming home and
Good.
following through. And the kids have been doing better in school and with school, so it's been an improvement.
Okay. Well, since Dad's not here, I thought it would be good today to focus a little bit more on Jean and Tina. We've spent a lot of time talking about Mom and Dad, and so how do you guys feel about getting a little more attention today?
It's been nice sitting here
Yeah.
silently, but okay.
You'd rather I start with Jean?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, Jean, I know that homework and school have not been so fun for you lately. Have you been doing your homework?
Yeah, but not all of it.
Okay.
It's just I get so bored and I don't know how to do some of it, and so I just don't turn it in because that's what some of my teachers just expect from me already, is to not do it. And it's really hard to concentrate if I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Did you have homework due today?
Yeah,
Did it get done?
some of it,
Okay.
part of it.
So take me to yesterday when you were sitting down at home to do your homework. You have an assignment notebook at school, right?
Yeah, planner, yeah.
Okay, so
The
you have a
teachers check our planners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had the list and you were going through, what was kind of going through your mind when you sat down to decide which homework you were going to do and which homework you weren't going to do?
Well, I just kind of decide in general that I'm not going to do my math homework because
Okay.
I don't understand how to do math. I've never understood how to do math. And I feel like I'm just getting left in the dust. So I just sometimes write down some numbers or look for answers in the back of the book. So math is probably the one that I get done the least. But I like doing history homework.
Good.
I always do my history homework now.
Okay.
History and writing, but science and math, I just don't like them very much. And I just don't like getting them done. I sit there for like an hour trying to work on my math assignment, and I just don't get it.
Okay. Yeah, I never liked math or science too much. So.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, it sounds like you do like some of your homework, and that's
Yeah.
really good. I'm glad that you're liking history and English. But it does sound like that math and science homework is just not fun for you.
Yeah.
So how would you feel about using kind of a reward system with
Okay.
Mom for when you get your homework done?
Okay.
It would mean that you have to do every subject for a full week. Do you
Okay.
think you could do that?
I can try.
Okay. So what's something that would be rewarding for you at the end of the week if you got all your homework done that Mom and you could do together, or something that you would...
Maybe I could pick what we have for dinner
Okay.
one night. That'd be really fun to have like chicken nuggets or
Okay.
something for dinner. Or maybe play a board game or a video game or
Okay.
something like that. Go to the park maybe, or something like that. Would
Okay.
be good.
Why don't you ask your mom about those?
Mom, would that be okay?
Yeah, I mean, all of those are doable. So.
Okay. So what do you think about for this next week? Mom will go through your planner with you when you get home. As long as you get all of your assignments for all of the week done, then on Friday, you and Mom can pick a reward. So what do we want to make this week?
I really want to pick what we have for dinner. I think that'd be fun, especially since Dad is coming to dinner more now.
Good.
I want to pick a dinner and have Dad be there for it too.
Okay. Do we think that we can do that? Okay. Tina, you think you'll be able to be there for a dinner on Friday?
If it's chicken nuggets or something, I'm there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So does that sound like a good plan
Yeah.
for you, Jean?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be McDonald's chicken nuggets either.
Okay.
It can be ones you make in the oven.
Okay. So we can stick with that for this week, and we'll really try and get all of our homework done, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So, Dina, how's school been for you?
I mean, it's a bummer, but I've been going. Dad's been calling
Mhm.
every day to check if I'm there, and so like the school not noticing that I'm gone. That doesn't like he tells them. It's
Okay.
like, oh, where's my daughter? And they're like, oh, she's either she's here or she's not. And so like I best be there. And so I'm there.
On the days that you're not there, what happens? If Dad calls and finds out you're not there, what happens when you get home?
Well, he calls me.
Mhm.
Like he's usually not home from work yet when I get off school, but
Mhm.
I'm like on the way home and he's already on the phone. Like sometimes he yells, but it's more just like he's disappointed and stuff.
Okay.
And that feels like so crappy.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to avoid that.
Okay. So when Dad yells, it's really not fun.
Yeah, I just like, I don't like to make him all like, I'm so disappointed in you. You could do so much better. You could be so much more. I'm like, ugh. So
Yeah.
no thanks.
So on those times when you do get that call from Dad where he's really angry, you kind of feel really kind of shaky inside. What would you think about maybe trying to remember those thoughts and those feelings and writing them down?
I could do that.
Okay. So in therapy, we have cognitive behavioral approaches. And so what that means is basically just being in touch with your cognition, so your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, and seeing how that affects your actions. So does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get that call from Dad, you feel really shaky and gross inside, and you want to avoid that feeling. So then your behavior would hopefully be in
To
order
go
to
to
not
school.
get Dad to yell at you. So how would you feel about this next week, really focusing on those feelings of if that does happen and you do decide to skip school, which I have no control over. If you do and you get that call from Dad, writing down that emotion and understanding where that's coming from.
Yeah, I could do that because
Okay.
I think that's already like totally a thing. When it makes me think, oh, something, and then feel bad, and then my behavior is to stay at school.
Mm-hmm.
So I think writing it down would be good, and then I could like use it as a reminder, like this is why I'm going to school.
And when you're making that decision of, am I going to go to school today? Am I going to leave at study hall?
Mm-hmm.
You can remember that feeling because you'll have had to write it down a couple times.
Yeah.
We all know that feeling, and it's not fun. So you'll remember that, and hopefully that over time you'll kind of remember what that feeling feels like and change your behavior so that doesn't happen.
I could do that.
Okay, so we got Gene all set up for this week to do all of his homework for every subject, and then hopefully we can have a chicken nugget family dinner. And then Tina, you're also going to do a thought record. Okay? So Linda, what do you think that you could do to help the two of them this week? Make sure some of that stuff gets done.
Well, like you said, like when he gets home from school, I can sit down with him and go over his homework and talk about like how that's going, and if he really does not want to do some homework, we can talk about why.
Okay.
And then kind of the same with her, like if I hear that Dad gave her a call, I can kind of talk about what happened and remind her of writing everything down.
I think as mom, you play a really pivotal role for the two of them of reminding them of what that icky feeling feels like and kind of reinforcing, you can have chicken nuggets for dinner this week if you just get this math homework done. We'll have a family dinner, we'll play a board game if you're really good. Those chicken nuggets are a good end of the week reward. So you can really help reinforce that behavior throughout the week. And kind of remind them of what they're working towards is worth something. So does that sound like a good plan for you as mom?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions about that? Anything that anyone's doing this next week? Does it seem like something we're willing to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm really excited to see how this next week goes, and hopefully you get your chicken nugget dinner and you don't get a call from Dad.
Yes.
All right. Well, I will see you guys next week.
Thanks.